Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Carrie, and today we're going to be talking about the 2021 Ford Bronco. Before we get started, let me apologize. My kittens are skirting around in the floor, so if you hear them, I do apologize for that. But with further being said, let's go ahead and jump in. So, Ford's been teasing us for years about this Bronco. We've just been waiting, sitting on the edge, waiting for it to come out. Bronco's one of the iconic SUVs of Ford, in my personal opinion. So they were supposed to debut the Bronco in April, but unfortunately because of the coronavirus, they had to delay that, and so they just announced that they're going to debut it on July 9th, which ironically is O.J. Simpson's birthday. So I don't know if it was just a coincidence or not, but either way, maybe somebody at Ford has some humor. I thought it was pretty funny. Anyways, so for price point starting out, I've seen a couple of people talking about what they think it's going to start out at. Cars and Drivers is a good, reputable source, and they're thinking it's going to start about $28, but I have seen $30. Either way, I don't think that's too bad of a price point. So Ford's building the Bronco to be a competitor of the Jeep Wrangler and Gladiator. So the Bronco is going to have removable roof and doors. There's likely to be two engine choices, the turbocharged inline-4 and the turbocharged V6. I would personally like to see something with a V8 in it eventually, but I understand right now with them competing towards the Wrangler, it's more of like an off-roading vehicle, and you don't necessarily need a V8 for off-roading. We're going to see a 7-speed manual transmission, with the extra gear being a crawling gear for low speeds. Again, a lot of people use the older Broncos and Wranglers and Gladiators to go crawling, to go play off in the woods, go mudding, to go explore the outdoors. So I think that's a really good thing that they're doing with that extra gear in there to help for that, kind of like a granny gear in some of the old ones. So they're also talking about doing front and rear lockers, which is also good for off-roading. So we've been shown 2-door and 4-door models. Personally, I would want a 2-door model, but I understand why they are talking about a 4-door model with everybody's families being able to get everybody in there, in and out is good. Same thing with the Jeep Wranglers. They offer a 2-door and a 4-door. Some people like the 4 doors better, and I understand that. So I'm curious to see if they're actually going to do both, or if they're just going to do a 4-door. Or if they're just going to do a 2-door. I would think it would be smart to do both a 2-door and a 4-door, in my personal opinion. But if they were going to pick one, I'm probably going to say they're probably going to go after the 4-door first. So I'm curious to see what they actually do with that. Overall, I think this is a really good competitor for the Jeep Wrangler and the Gladiator. It's got the same motor option, like comparable. There's the right word, comparable motor size options and comparable trans. So I'm curious to see how the crash test ratings come out and what the final look is of the car. The biggest thing they've kept a secret that we really haven't seen is the actual interior of the car. So I'm curious to see how that pans out too. And I'm hoping somebody does it. Somebody needs to do it. If not, I might have to do it. I want to see a overlanding version of the Bronco. Some company make all the aftermarket parts or something like that. I think that would be awesome. I wouldn't mind owning one of these so far what we know. It just depends on the price point of them, because I've been wanting a SUV, but personally I don't really need an SUV because I don't have kids. It's just me and Devin here. So that's why I would personally want the 2-door. I like the classic look of the 2-door, like the old Broncos, but I understand to modernize it, having the 4-door for families is a little bit better. So I do understand that. So I'm still curious to see how it pans out, and I'll do an update once it gets released to, to inform you and let you know what's going on, and we can see the actual pictures and what everything looks like. So anyways, you guys, I'm curious to see what you think. Feel free to leave us a comment down below, whether you like it or not so far, if you would buy it, if it was at the right price point. So anyways, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Hopefully it's not raining there like it is here. But I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to leave us a comment letting us know what you think. Y'all hustle harder.